So nobody's watching yet, but Boston is out, so that's nice.
Yeah, we've seen the other Boston trio too.
Yeah.
In the NBA.
Yeah. And the Raptors are really good.
Yeah. And we got spoiled with so many Canucks wins. It's like, you have to see them win like 10 times. That's more than they deserve.
Yeah. I don't know, did anyone actually think that they would beat Vegas? Because I didn't think that they would beat St. Louis.
Yeah, I mean, Vegas was like played very badly, magically. And Demko played really good, magically.
Yeah, but Vegas also has Shea Theodore, who's from Aldergrove. There's a rumor.
Yeah, I heard that mentioned once or twice. Can't see the video, huh?
Oh, okay. So, are you able to see the video?
Are you good? Can you see us? Can you hear us? Nice to see you too.
Nice to see you as well.
Were you able to catch the end of the Raptors game last night? It was a really good game. Like, they played well. It wasn't the same garbage that the last couple games were.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a good one.
I don't know quite what you mean by no one. Yeah, I think the Raptors are in a good spot now. 2-2.
Yeah, now it's like starting fresh. I don't know. You don't feel so hopeless.
Yeah. It's kind of weird watching the games with no fans. It's like, I don't know.
Well, they have the people in the stands.
Yeah, those videos are super, make a lot of sense.
Especially the empty spots. Just like in a real Raptors game.
Yeah. I'm still not clear if we're actually like online or not.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
There's 3 people watching.
That's nice. Hopefully we're being seen. Oh. Oh, it's again. Okay. There's like an annoying thing where the chat doesn't scroll automatically, so we don't see everything. But I mean, if you're saying you're talking about Shea Theodore, then you can see us.
Hear us. See us and hear us.
So we have some packs of cards from Value Village.
Guess how much it was for this pack? These packs are friggin' $6.99 each. It's like more expensive than if you just bought like a hobby box. So these ones I did pay for, actually. We got 3. Sometimes, like, they got so expensive that I just started, like, opening them there. And, like, and just, like, to see what was inside, if there was anything I wanted, or, like, taking the ones that I want. And then sometimes I'll just, like, take the whole thing. But, you know, I wanted to do another one of these videos. I thought this would be, like, a fun one to do.
And, like, the actual pack, like, cards inside are probably worth, like, I think 0 cents. Like, they're...
Yeah. Because they're also all, like, frayed and stuff. So even if they were anything, they're not in very good condition.
Yeah.
So Shea Theodore is Aldergrove royalty.
Yeah.
Steven's mom went to school with his dad. And they lived in the ravine.
The famous Aldergrove ravine.
Yeah. Just like hobos. As we all know, the hockey players do not have that much money.
It's the family of skunks.
Yeah.
So from what we can see, we've got a Jacob Markstrom back when he was on Florida, so it's off to a good start.
So I'm wearing Florida's. It says a Luongo one, but
we've got a David Rundblad from 2013. We've got Patrice Bergeron from 2010. Victor Hedman from 2013. Cam Fowler from some time, and Taylor Hall from 2014. So these might be pretty good players, and it's all like 2010s. So what are the cards you'd be most excited to get from the 2010s?
Ron Hainsey.
All the Canucks.
I just want Ron Hainsey, that's it. I don't even care. 2010, we've got like some good like Canucks ones though from that era already. But yeah, these are like prime Ron Hainsey years.
Yeah.
So let's see if we can get.
It seems like it's a good mix of cards, so
yeah,
that's like more exciting. Because sometimes you buy you get the packages and they're like, oh, you got 9 of like this same card. And you're like,
I
want
thought
9
this
of
was
anything.
$7.
Even if it was 9 Ron Hainsey cards.
I would want that. Some of them go in the paper shredder.
So just throw them off the balcony. You want to start?
Okay. Should we do like a chunk?
Sure, I don't know.
Then we can.
They had a nice Rabin house. Okay, that makes sense.
Ah.
So you can afford to have him play hockey. He also went to Yale Hockey Academy, I think, at Abbotsford.
Oh, so is he actually from Old Grove, or is he an Abbotsfordian? Abbotsfordian?
I don't know. He probably like
Forward.
went there.
So number 1 victory card, Mike Ribeiro.
I think he might have had some kind of domestic problems, unsurprisingly.
Yeah.
Oh, it has the like the explanation of how to pronounce it.
Oh yeah. And then Mike. Okay, I mean, I don't know if you'll be able to like actually see like the phonetics, but like Mike, that's how you say it.
Mighk. You're like, I think people know how to say Mike.
Ribeiro. And the one that's funny with these is I'm pretty sure these are like French cards. Like the brand is from Quebec because some of them are like phonetically spelled out with like a French accent. And I enjoy it. Pretty good. Ooh, this is a great picture. So Franz Nielsen. He looks happy. Anyways, do not want the Islanders to win because they're just bootlickers for sure.
Yeah, in their return to play, while everyone's like, hey, maybe we should do something for Black Lives Matter, they're like, our fan of the game is a cop. And you're like, what's wrong with you?
And then also, any of their statements, they were like, we have to say we love the cops. So, and that's pretty messed up. Like, you gotta defund them. These kind of look like rip-off cards, or like, what is the word? Like off-brand or like fake cards.
I mean,
pretty,
Victory is for sure a cheap brand. But
yeah,
this is like an upper
real
deck.
one, yeah. It's just, this looks like a weird fuzzy picture, but I don't know. I've never heard of this, like Donruss or whatever. But anyways,
Donruss is like, yeah, one
Panini.
of the crappier brands.
So Ilya Kovalchuk on the Devils. I like this card for no reason.
Did you say anything good?
Just how dangerous is Kovalchuk with the puck on his stick? Consider this: he's averaged 42.25 goals per season during his NHL career. The only players with 300 career goals with a higher average, Mike Bossy and Wayne Gretzky. That's what you would call elite company.
It's pretty good, and like for a cheap-looking set, they really actually paid someone to write things, and not just A, nothing, or B, like one time he had 2 points.
Yeah. So here's card number 63, Rich Peverly. Cool. He's reliable.
He was on Boston in the Canucks finals year, so he is evil.
Yes.
His value became clear when he missed time and the Bruins struggled. Yeah. Ooh,
Here's
a double card.
A checklist, actually. From Grobertai.
So the theme is just these players are both from Quebec. Those are the 2 Quebec players.
So this is like a special card, but I don't care about this guy. Mike Green, but it's a black diamond card.
Wow.
I wonder if this is worth like $1.
I mean, it's pretty beat up, so probably not. But I remember I was looking in Pettersson's rookie year. I wanted to see which set we could get, or maybe we could open the card. And there's like the diamond card, and it's worth like thousands of dollars because there's actual diamond in the card. Like, I guess these are just lottery tickets at this point.
Yeah. What's the hockey card equivalent of the Skybox basketball cards? I don't know, but are they like shiny? Because maybe Fleer Ultra.
Fleer Ultra were really nice.
Yeah.
Are Skybox nice, or are they like the discount brand? Because Fleer Ultra were really nice, and they'd have like 6 pictures on them. They were so good.
And then the O-Pee-Chee ones, which looked like they were just like printed in, out of cereal boxes, those were like
they
were great in a different way.
They came with the gum. The gum was like the same quality as the cardboard of the cards.
Evgeny Malkin?
Yeah, these are definitely like someone's cards that they like were happy with, I think.
Yeah, and then maybe they like
this wasn't just someone's like box of doubles that they threw away.
Still, there's not a single one I want to keep.
Yeah, these are all
another Mike Green.
Oh, someone's a big Mike Green fan.
Yeah. Mike Green. Read this.
Yeah. He didn't win the Norris, is what it says.
Here's for all the Ottawa fans, Alfredson.
Oh. It's one of those cards where the back is just like he played a lot of seasons.
Then he retired.
Hi, Justice. Have a good night's sleep.
Yeah. Love you too. Ooh, here's like a.
Looking forward to that next one.
Yeah, so this one we can get out of the way. Eric Stahl, that's fine.
The back is a really artistic black and white
Photo
version of the front.
front.
What does it say about him? His biggest thrill was going to get to play with alongside his brothers Jordan and Jared against the Rangers. And that game, the Rangers had Mark Stahl, their 4th brother, but he was out that game. I was very disappointed because Jared Stahl did not play very many games in the NHL. It was like quite bad. And they had the one chance for all of them to play together, and they fucked it up.
And you know what? Honestly, I would be happy to beat the Rangers. So here's someone's well-loved card, or possibly unloved.
Henrik Talander.
Oh, I don't know what it says. One something, but
One bunches?
one bunches. Yeah. Anyways, it's stained. It's pretty gross. Well worth the $7. Thanks, Value Village. He played professionally both in Sweden and in Finland.
But yeah, these like really deep wrinkles and the marker is really good. I see why they priced it as they did.
So, luckily, also there are some 90s cards thrown in here because that's what we want. Brett Connolly, this isn't one, but this is like, I don't want this either.
I'm looking forward to seeing these Skybox cards.
Yeah. Paul Fenton. Oh, we got another Black Diamond. Wojtek?
Wolski? Oh, Wojtek.
Wojtek Wolski.
That's a great name. It's not quite as early as Zalewski, but it's up there.
Patrick Dwyer.
I've never heard of Patrick Dwyer.
Neither have I.
Oh,
His main focus during the offseason was improving his versatility.
Oh.
And even though he's a winger, he spent a lot of his time as the third line center.
Even though he's a winger.
when like they were terrible.
Even though he's a winger, he spent a lot of his time as a scratch.
Yeah. Another Black Diamond from the team we want to not win. Bill Guerin.
That's what really like peak ugly jerseys where they're like, we have to put as much pinstriping as possible on it. Classic. I had this card when I was a kid.
Bill Ranford.
Bill Ranford.
I'm sure we'd opened a lot of them too.
Yeah.
Hey, this is a great card. Evander Kane on the Thrashers.
Yeah. It also has like very conspicuously has degree on the board there. Is this a deodorant commercial? Like, I wonder if Victory got paid for this?
Well, you can like open them online then. Do your own Facebook Live. Or like join our Facebook Live. Victor Hedman, that's the one we knew wearing like a bad jersey.
I'm not sure if that is the one.
Oh.
Oh, no, it was, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I thought maybe there was another one.
How exciting. We could have got 2 Victor Hedman.
All right, off the top, very similar to Thatcher Demko this year, we got Yaroslav Polak, who had one unbelievable playoff run. And he hasn't been bad since, but...
See the Bruins now?
Yeah.
Well, they're out, so... Guess
Thank
he's not
God.
that great. Yeah, everyone got really mad because Tuukka Rask was like, you know what, I don't want to play during COVID. And that's reasonable. Like, he didn't need to give anyone any reason why he didn't want to play, because it is a pandemic and it is his life. And then, of course, like, fans were mad. And then some, like, whatever, was it Mike Milbury that was like, oh, like, that's, like, stupid. Like, he shouldn't have done that. And it's like, fuck off. You can do whatever you want. And then it turns out it was because his kid was sick or something. But it doesn't matter. Like, I mean, that's a tragedy. But it does not matter the reason. You shouldn't have to work if you don't feel sick.
Next, we got Milan Hajduk. It comments that he's been with the Avalanche for a long time and that he's not going anywhere soon. That was true. They were not full of shit when they said that. He played for the Avalanche for a very, very long time.
Well, he's not on the team now, so.
He's not living forever. All right, we got Panini Prism. A lot of foil on there.
Chris
Letang.
Letang. Do you think he's going to get traded? He was on that list.
I hope so. I don't know. I don't actually care if he gets traded. Just hope everyone gets traded. They should just, like, put all the names in the lottery every year. And maybe the Canucks will be able to win one.
Is this a sticker?
I don't know. No, it's just a... Oh, yeah, it is.
Oh, yes.
That's pretty cool.
This is a great one. This is
1988 second team All-Star, Brad McCrimmon.
All you have to do is, like, you can cut the guy off and then just have the part that says NHL All-Star with the NHL logo, and that's a great sticker.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
Calgary Flames. All right, we got Enrico Ciccone. I wonder if he's related to Madonna. He's probably not. Yet to play a full season, Ciccone will be a solid addition. He's a big defender, an intimidator, and helps cover for the talented trio of offensive blue liners. Yeah, it sounds like a guy who never did anything. 1 assist in 31 games. 1 assist in 42 career games. And 163 penalty minutes. That's how you help your team win, is you make your team kill lots of penalties. All right. From Score, we got James Neal.
4 goals in 1 game.
There was concern when he scored just once in 20 games, but his first full campaign skating on line with him, Geddy Malkin, confirmed the deal bordered on larceny. It's like, he scored 40 goals in the season. It's pretty good. But it's pretty funny that they're like, he was bad. Then he got to play with Evgeny Malkin. And then they eventually traded him for, I don't know, someone in...
I like the cards that are just like,
Nashville.
This other player is great.
Yeah. James Patrick, who cares?
Yep.
It's on the Cop team.
True. Both,
Another Cop team player, Henrik Lundqvist.
Oh yeah, he's for sure a Cop.
Yeah. All right, here we go. This is I'm sure it's not Skybox level, but this is the 1994 Score. Really good color scheme. Estetikinen. This is great. Old Jofa helmet.
That's a pretty nice card, yeah.
Yeah, you got
the font is good.
The back has a second picture, which is always good. It's got his number in big, like, watermark colors. Fantastic. It's a great card.
Yeah, what like these things here? Those are like some orbs. There's like some ghosts orbs in that one.
All right, Jonas Enroth. We haven't had a lot of goalies, and this is one of them.
Yeah, would we even be able to get a team?
Probably.
Well, we didn't make it, so.
Yeah. He's in the World Championships.
Good for him.
We got Derek Bugard, who I believe passed away due to brain problems. But I might be wrong about that. Sad. the Boogeyman, as he's affectionately called, is 16th in penalty minutes. Wow.
All right.
He had 259 penalty minutes with the Houston Aeros in the AHL. They don't usually mention anything about the AHL, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, this guy definitely had brain damage. NHL's a trash league.
Yes, indeed.
All right, Thomas Vokoun. Ton of seasons. He found himself in the playoffs for only the third time, and the first time since 2007. In 2 prior appearances, his team didn't make it out of the first round. It's pretty harsh. Couldn't say something nice.
I mean, they knew him personally, and they're just like, no, we cannot say anything nice. Putting the hockey cards in the plastic bags. I feel like I would keep the ones that I want, but also the ones that I want, no one else would want. So I would definitely make it like I wouldn't put doubles into the same bags, especially if we were going to charge like $500 a pack for it.
Yeah.
Or maybe I would just bend them all.
Just like bite off the corners. This one has a really funky, like, I don't know, embossing.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
It's
like raised. The man is raised.
But then there's also like sliced up ice texture. Looks pretty bad. But yeah, Jason Arnott. Oh, so while with the Devils in 2000, he scored the cup clinching goal. Like, this is actually 9 years after that happened. That's I didn't know that they would do that.
Oh, here comes someone.
It.
We have a visitor.
I'm just gonna open the next pack. It's not very interesting. This one's pretty nice. We got Upper Deck 2009. Michael Handzus with the nice purple and black Kings jersey. It'd be better if it was more purple and less black, but it's pretty nice. And he was the first star of a game once. It's really great.
2008, 2009. Those are like, there was like a good like 15 years of just the jerseys of no return, right? Just they were all ugly. Everything had to be like word marks and just like gray or like navy blue and then like maroon. But I do really like the Canucks ones of that era.
Look at the sultry
Like
face on the back.
Ooh, it's a regular Fedorov.
I don't know what that face is. I'm trying to imagine like what situation you'd be like in the game, but this is a card design that I remember from a kid, from being a kid. The Parkhurst 94. And it's got this purple name up the side, and it's like very strange green color. See it in the scab? No. Cat check time.
Yeah, something happened. It's like a weird, like, maybe it is just a big scab. Okay, I won't bother you, but... I was just petting him, and there was, like, something alarming that I felt, and then it was bothering him, too, so... I don't know. And he, like, very, very rarely sits on my lap. Well, Daryl has a really good picture of his cat wearing a basketball jersey, but I don't think Ribble Chips will let us put him in a jersey.
Unless we like strapped him into it.
Yeah, and taped him.
Last one from this pack, Patrice Bergeron. Think Bergeron has a penchant for scoring big goals? Just consider that nearly 20% of his career goals have been game winners, and it's clear that he knows to keep the key time to find the net. I'm trying to think of what the expected number of game winners you would have would be. Like, if there's an average of like 5 or 6 goals a game, then probably like 1 in 5 or 1 in 6 would be game winners. I don't think that that's very special. You could just say that he's good at hockey instead of being like, oh, game winners. All right, do you want to open the second pack? I think this video is going to be long. We're like 25 minutes in and we're 1/3 through.
I thought it was going to be like 15 minutes, but we can't stop talking.
It helps that there's a lot of writing and like different cards.
I can't take up too much space. So this was actually like really, really shiny.
That's ridiculous.
It's like ridiculously
it's like not
shiny.
necessary.
What are you doing?
They also-
Cat is like, I don't know what he's doing. There you go.
In these cards, like they make them shiny, but they don't use the shine to like emphasize anything. It's just like
Is like this
everything
one is
other
just
than the player. Is
pure
shiny.
metallic. So Cam Fowler, like, woo. It's like tin foil.
Just to review from this first pack, I think that Brad McCrimmon sticker is like the only good card.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm flipping through.
Like
and
some of them are like shiny and
Evander
nice,
Kane
but
on the Thrashers. Is
yeah,
pretty
that's
good.
pretty good.
Any Thrashers card is pretty exciting to open.
Yeah.
Derek Bugard is like sad.
Saku Koivu.
Ooh.
He helped the Ducks get off to a blazing start in 2012-13 with a goal and 4 assists
They also
in 2 games.
usually they don't bother writing anything if there's like this many seasons, but they're like, we have to say it, and it has to overlap the gradient at the bottom.
Bobby Ryan from the Ducks. Now he's on the Senators. We saw him on the game that he came back. So we went to the Senators versus Canucks from rehab, and he got a hat trick.
Everyone,
but he's kind of a dick, so I don't know.
Everyone cheered for him, and he cried. It was nice.
Yeah.
The Canucks lost.
Yeah.
But Quinn Hughes played like half the game, and that's pretty exciting to watch.
And there was Pedersen. Yeah, he played.
Pedersen.
Yeah. That was the other Canucks game that there was no Pedersen.
Yeah.
But no Ferland.
Yeah, the game when there was no Pedersen, we saw Trevor Moore's first goal.
Yeah, so that was the greatest game ever, other than the Luongo one. Anyways.
All the games we've gone to are the greatest game ever.
Any Trevor Moore game. Anyways, so Alex Hemsky. Alice.
Who cares?
Yeah, cop team. Is that what that is? No,
Oilers.
Well, some other cop team, let's be honest. Here's a good one. Morgan Riley.
That's nice.
Yeah. 15-16. We might actually have this one, actually.
I don't think so.
Oh.
I don't recognize that frame.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and it has the other logo. So, a new Morgan Riley card to add to our...
The write-up for Les Hemsky is just like, his coach said he couldn't believe it when he had his first hat trick of his career.
We all thought he was terrible, and it turns out he's only, like, pretty bad.
Oh, this is an ugly card. So
Nicholas Lidstrom?
That's fancy player. I had a giant pack of these. I don't know how it worked, but I bought 2 packs of this set when I was, whatever years it was, 9 years old. And they had like 60 cards in them. And now when you buy the packs, they're like 4 cards. It was just like so neat to have like so many cards. This set also had how they were acquired. So this one is just like acquired by a draft. But when you show like the trades and stuff, that was really cool.
Well, that was pretty interesting. Yeah, like because like it's basically just pretty much the upper deck ones, and they kind of don't really tell you anything. It's just like, oh, here are some stats. When all we want to know is their personal life and business.
Yeah, this is also pretty amazing that they're like, Nick Lidstrom is mostly known for his power play dominance. They're like, no, he's mostly known for being the best defenseman in history now.
And we should just glue all of the cards onto the walls and then move out and be like, sorry, we don't have a damage deposit because they don't do that in Toronto. So
it's your problem now.
Yeah.
We actually added value to the apartment.
Yeah. Jimmy Howard. Well, this is shiny too. Oh, it's one of those shiny cards. Oh, here's another shiny.
Prism.
Prism.
What is he doing? Oh, he's getting hit in the face with a puck.
Oh. That's pretty good, actually.
Stop.
Was he the goalie that got diarrhea? One of them.
Oh, I don't remember if it was him.
Someone did. Another shiny Prism card. Nico Koivu.
Oh, this one actually did the shininess on some elements of his gear. And like you can't see it, but it's like so minimal, but they did it.
There's a little bit on here. This one is like pretty shiny. Like for the like Minnesota is like really shiny. I guess you can't see it, but ooh, you can see that.
It's like a mirror.
Pierre Marc Bouchard. Ooh, a black diamond of this guy.
It's probably worth $1,000.
Definitely.
Jamie Langenbrunner. Those nice green shorts.
Yeah, that's a good Christmas outfit.
Yeah, the Devils have pretty good jerseys when they use green instead of black.
Yeah.
McDonald's, I guess maybe they don't do them now because Tim Hortons does the hot cards now. Some of those McDonald's cards are so nice and some of them are such trash.
Yeah.
But they're not as exciting because all the players are good.
Yeah.
I guess now like the Tim Hortons ones have like the inserts, so you can get like special cards. But the special cards are like kind of exciting and the other ones aren't. Mm-hmm. We got like a special red Cale Makar card. That was pretty good.
Yeah, that was a nice one. Craig Billington.
There's no Binnington though.
True. McGillney.
I mean that's pretty exciting. Is that a McDonald's one? No, it's not.
No. What is that? Is this the All-Star? An All-Star one? 12. Oh, this is a French card, huh?
Yeah. It's pretty nice.
Yeah.
I think the best part of the first round for the Canucks was how embarrassed they made Jordan Binnington.
Yeah, that
especially when he's like, I deserve the Calder Trophy.
Yeah.
You're like, you're an idiot.
Also,
Pettersson deserves the Calder Trophy. You played half a season.
Also, you know who enjoys the Calder Trophy is Quinn Hughes over Cale Makar. Yeah. And I'll tell you why. Because he's better.
Did you hear that they're announcing the NHL awards starting today? They're doing one per day for the next 6 days, and then
nobody has to bother going here?
Yeah, no, they're not doing a one show.
That's nice.
So hopefully we find out soon that Hughes won that.
Tim Gleason. I like this card a lot, actually. I don't know who this guy is, but the Sour Patch Kids in the background are pretty nice. That's
Patch Kids are so good.
Yeah, that's the best ads that you could put there. And just to have that as I don't know, the focus. I think it's pretty good.
I don't think that the goalie had diarrhea on the ice, but he had to leave the game. And both goalies were sick. And it was a game against the Leafs, and the Leafs just scored a bunch of goals on them.
Mm-hmm. No, I thought that was
game.
And I sponsored by Sour Patch. I didn't realize that hockey was sponsored by candies in general, but I guess McDonald's sponsors them, so the official food of
official poison.
Yeah, I mean I love McDonald's. Jordan Stahl.
Does it also write up about how he got to play with his brothers? No, it doesn't say anything. But it does show that you pronounce it JOHRDAHN.
Jordan Stahl. And here is this, Carey Price. Not a big fan of Carey Price, I'll be honest.
Too much of an anti-vaxxer.
Yeah, and he's kind of a savior, and he's sort of I don't know, when he was also yeah, I mean, it sucks to be black, but try being indigenous, and it's that's a really shitty thing to say. It's not an Olympics to be the most oppressed people. Nobody don't worry, everyone is treated like shit. You don't have to stress out, Carrie. It's fine. But I don't know, I found offense to that. So this is how you say his name, though, if you were wondering. Carey Price.
Oh, Prize. It's so unhelpful that they use IGH to be the long I sound. All right, off the top, we got a pretty good one. Joe Thornton with a short beard and his knees together.
That is a good one.
Ask Thornton to name the highlights of his Hall of Fame worthy career, and he'd often be expected. His first goal, scoring title, a Hart Trophy, along with one big surprise, his guest appearance on the Howard Stern Show. I've always been a big fan of Howard, he says. That was amazing. It's a wonderful write-up. I mean, fuck Howard Stern, but it's good. They know something about Joe Thornton other than that he got 2 points once. Ryan Whitney, they really went pretty crazy with the dark corners filter on Instagram for this card. He had that's just boring. Yeah, just points in the game. That's what he's saying. Tyler Kennedy. This card looks really budget. I mean, we've seen a bunch of these already, but this one looks bad. I think it's because Tyler Kennedy is very boring. It also says Tyler Kennedy Center, which sounds like it's a joke, but it's just the position that he plays. Kennedy's first and last names may both belong to presidents, but he was certainly feeling more like a king after the spring of 2009. That season, just his second in the AHL, he scored 5 goals and added 4 assists in the playoffs while helping Pittsburgh win the Stanley Cup.
That's pretty good right up. He may be presidential, but he can't read.
Kyle Wellwood. Eric Wellwood. Worse Wellwood.
Yeah, it would have been good if it was Kyle.
He played in 11 playoff games and had 13 hits. Wow. Wellwood had one of the best seats in the house during the 2011 postseason when the Flyers allowed him to dress and sit on the bench.
As a favor to his brother Kyle.
It clarifies. He didn't see any action, though.
He did play, okay.
I think that's the best write-up I've ever read on any card.
Pittsburgh really pitied him. But don't worry, he didn't fuck it up. They didn't let him play.
Brad Boys got traded. He's played all the games. Wow. Jakub Voracek. He was traded. He scored on his first game since he was traded. Wow. Andrei Kostitsyn, Nashville jersey. He was traded. He had 3 goals in the playoffs. Wow. Here's a good one. Atlanta Thrashers, Andrei Pavelec.
That is a good one.
Nice blue jersey.
That's my favorite one.
I love that they came out with these like light blue jerseys. It had nothing to do. His mom definitely did write his hockey card. There's light blue jerseys kind of came out of nowhere. Like there's no blue. There is that blue like a tiny bit on their logo. But yeah, that was a great decision. The one sleeve yoke is ridiculous though. I don't know. What do you think of the one sleeve?
I don't know. I think it's better than both.
What about the neither?
Like that would be nice.
It's pretty goofy.
Like I don't like it when there's like stripes on the side.
Yeah. All right, we got Brent Seabrook.
Yeah, that guy is always faking injury.
It definitely looks like it says it's pronounced Seabrook.
Seabrook.
Seebruk.
Yeah, some of these like phonetic
Seabrook,
spellings
right?
these phonetic spellings like don't understand how the English language works.
Seabrook.
Or like what vowels or because like I guess in French like you would say that as like brook. Like if it was the U, that's how you would say it. But like in English you don't.
Yeah.
That's
all right, we got Spaceman Ilya Bryzgalov. It's cool.
He's funny.
Yeah. It does say his team was the Mighty Ducks, which I like. Usually they say Anaheim. Former Canuck, Ryan Miller. Great stuff. Mark Fistrick. Now these ones have such good write-ups. You gotta see. No, it's very boring. He was a minus player for 2 games.
Oh. Why would you put that?
Because he was not a minus player for the other games.
So, like, he was only a minus player for 2 games?
Yeah. Benoit Pouliot with a nice little disclaimer that he was traded on exactly June 23rd. I don't know why that's... I think it's really important that you know the day that he was traded. Otherwise...
Is he related to Derek Pouliot?
I don't know. There's a bunch of Pouliots. I don't know if any of them are related. We would have to look it up. I don't know how to do that. Can't Google things. He's the kind of sneaky forward whose stats don't overwhelm, yet makes something happen.
Okay. You got the JT jersey test? That's a great jersey to have.
Next, we got tiny little Nathan Gerbe. He is 5'5".
AHL All-Star.
We've seen him play in the AHL. There was also a game, I think it was in the return to play, where they made him stand beside Zdeno Chara, which was unbelievable and like clearly on purpose. They're like, this is gonna be so funny, and then probably the two of them are like, is it funny? He was in college. As you might expect, he's a speedy, shifty player capable of creating open lanes. Really looks like he might say he's a shitty player.
As you would expect, he's short.
This is like this is like a very classy looking card. Wayne Rollison. They just like whited out all of the background.
Too many Sour Patch Kids cards in one set, so they're like, oh, I gotta take it out, edit.
Also, really like they used like lowercase Futura for the team name.
Ooh, that's nice.
Fancy.
Yeah.
I wonder if the teams were like, you shouldn't do that. It's a proper noun.
Really?
Weird. Like JT Miller is
He's like
pretty
on
good
the
Canuck.
yeah. Yeah, that's super annoying.
I mean, I understand having to get a Trevor Moore jersey custom made.
Which I did, so you know. But I guess I have to get. I think I maybe had to get the Furland one custom made.
I mean, the Furland one was one where you just like picked any name you wanted.
Oh, I see.
But like even like Pedersen, you would have had to just pick the name you wanted. Joe Vitale? Who cares?
I mean, let's be honest. Who cares about any of these people?
Every game against the Bruins is a big one for the man they call Joey V. How do they come up with these nicknames?
Some people call him Joe.
He went to university in Boston, although not to like Boston College or Boston University or one of the other hockey universities. He went to Northeastern. It's a great city, so I love coming back here anytime I have a chance. So they're like, this player, his most notable fact is that he likes Boston.
So that set was written by a Bruins fan.
Bill Lano, and I just saw the word ho-hum on the back of this, so it's going to be good. It was a ho-hum season for Lano, who scratched out 4 points in 23 games after being traded. Then the playoffs came, and so did the Wingers offense. Lano had 8 multi-point games. It's pretty good. I've never had any multiple-point games.
I have.
Sean Horkoff? Who cares? So right up. Anton Lander? Even more so. I wonder if this was like an Oilers thing, just because there's like 3 Oilers cards. Lander. Nope, nothing interesting. But here we go. Alex Edler. What do they have to say about him? He's the best player. He's one of 5 Canucks to play all 82 games. That's no good. 4 for 8 on shootout attempts. Again, this is.
What year is this?
This is 2013 or 2012. I mean, I'm very excited to have that card, but they really didn't do the right things for him.
Some people call him Alex.
Sidney Crosby. This guy's boring.
Yeah.
Very good at hockey. He's very boring. He's a magician with a puck.
He's got 2 Stanley Cups.
Jordan Eberle. Fantastic trade for the Oilers to get nothing for him. It's very good.
He's another great Oilers trade, though.
And Taylor Hall. Yeah, I think this is like the Oilers pack. What do they say about him? Staying healthy played a big factor in his career year. Yeah, that's going to continue to be the case for him. Yeah.
And he couldn't do it.
All right, that's 2 packs.
Taylor Hall had a good Instagram post. It was like a picture of his girlfriend, and he called her breeding material.
Oh, so
yeah. So that's nice.
So we got that Brad McCrimmon sticker. We just got Alex Edler. We got Tiny Guy, Nathan Gerby.
AHL, sir.
Ryan Miller. Nice Havlik in the Blue Thrashers jersey. I accidentally put Eric Wellwood and Ryan Whitney and a bunch of other players into this. We got the Sour Patch Kid.
Yeah.
Tim Gleason. Very nice Alex McGill in the All-Star jersey with the candy striped shoulders. Morgan Riley. Derek Bugard, RIP. And Evander Kane.
Yeah, those are all our good enough hockey cards.
Yeah, those are the ones that aren't going in the recycling right after this.
Yeah.
they'll be going in the recycling in a couple weeks.
So this is our last one. David Runblad, sorry.
I watched a video about like ringette and like how like what's good about ringette, and it was just this interview with a bunch of people being like, it's really good for people to play team sports. Like, but what about ringette? Like,
I never played ringette. Yeah, that was funny. Like, why not? Yeah, I was like, team sports are important, so why not ringette? I guess. So here's like, I don't know. We've had this before. I don't really understand these cards, but it's like heroes and prospects. So it just has like pictures of whatever CHL or AHL team they were on, and it is either a hero or a prospect. We have like a Carey Price one from before he was on the Canadiens, so that's like, I guess, a pretty fine card. But this one is Joe Thornton and Yuri Tulusty.
I don't know if that's right.
And they're both on the suit. So this is like Sheldon Keefe's old team.
Kyle Dubas's old team.
Yeah.
2007.
But no, I never once played ringette. I didn't know it existed until like last year.
We played floor ringette in elementary school a couple times. It's like much worse than floor hockey.
We like sat on those
the scooters.
Yeah. And then like you always got your hands like stuck in the wheels. Johan Franzen.
Is there anything about him? The Mule. Now that is a nickname.
Joe Pavelski.
Oh.
And you say it Joe Pavelski. And says nothing about him. I guess they couldn't figure anything out. Oh, this is a good, funny card that we just got here. So I guess this is all the teams going in order. Logan Couture. So, funny story about him is he made up a story about how he was like in Toronto and he was like, I told someone I was a Trump supporter and they punched me in the face. Is this what the world is coming to? And everyone is like, you're a piece of shit and that never happened. Yeah. And he was like, you misunderstood me. Like, that didn't happen. It's like, what? It's like, why would you make up a story about how hard it is to be a piece of shit? Because, like, just don't say things and don't think them. Like, don't be a Trump supporter and then nobody will punch you in the face.
Yeah. It's really damning for hockey that they're like, we have to make another sport for girls because girls couldn't play hockey. It's bad.
Yeah.
And also, ringette has a bunch of annoying rules, but like, you can only have 3 people in this area at a time. Those kinds of rules are like against fun. I don't know why you would like let a game have those rules.
Yeah, it seemed like it was totally like a Quidditch thing where it was like, we need this new sport. Let's just like, I don't know, put some things in, so not really like think about it and like just deal with it. And then it like nobody plays ringette, so I don't know.
Are you saying that it's like ringette because, or sorry, like Quidditch because it just has rules that don't work?
Yeah, and just like made up. It's just like a whole new sport that they were just like, okay, and what if we only have 3 people here? What about instead of a puck, it's a ring?
It's more,
and what about like
lines on the ice?
Yeah, like what about like and you know what's gonna be made so different? Instead of shorts, they'll wear pants.
Philadelphia Flyers already wore pants in the 70s. It looks stupid.
Another Shark, Mike Greer.
I wonder, like, I watched Princess Bride recently, and it's so good. And I wonder if the people who were making it at the time, like, understood that they're making, like, one of the, like, sweetest movies ever. Like, did they know how special it was? I don't know, because the movie is really, really good. And I saw someone refer to it as, like, campy the other day, and I was like, I mean, it kind of is, but isn't it just also, like, almost a perfect movie? Like, what do you want out of movies if you don't think that, like, Princess Bride does what movies should do? I don't know.
Well, we got another president. Tyler
That's
Kennedy.
the exact same card.
Oh, good. Well, Sidney Crosby. Nicholas Backstrom. It's one of those, like, cards that, well, it's got, like, the ref and the fan in the back, so that's, like, pretty nice, I guess.
What does it say about it now? Talk about firing on all cylinders coming out of the gates. In their first 18 games, the Capitals had an 11-3-4 record. A big reason for that was Backstrom, who netted 4 goals and assisted on 18 others. That's pretty good.
Another Black Diamond, Alexander Semin. This is like a pretty fancy, nice card. I don't know who this is, though.
I've never heard of this person.
Joseph Mara.
I can't actually tell what letter that is.
Mara? Yeah, okay, so the font makes it all look like the same letter.
Like,
it really does. But, importantly, it's called, you can't see it, Mighty Ducks.
Yeah.
But it's like gold. Like, I guess it's a little shitty, but it's not so bad. Oop. Upside down.
Peter Budaj.
Budaj?
Budaj.
From Slovakia. Dan Boyle. Tom Pokey. Yeah, this, like, I feel like one of these sets is, like, definitely some Boston fan wrote them because they're like, this guy's from Boston. This person is at Boston University. This person wishes they were on the Bruins.
In 2 sentences, they say Massachusetts, Boston University, and Beanpot.
Jimmy Howard again. I hope he's feeling better. David Perron, the enemy this year of the first series. Last of the hockey cards.
Last chunk. Right off, I'm going off the back right here because it's a good one.
Oh, that is a good one.
Louis Eriksson.
Ooh.
Get that guy off the Canucks.
He's very expensive.
Eriksson had a really good time in Dallas. It's in quotations. But he didn't hesitate at the chance to leave in a blockbuster trade. When I got the call and Boston was on the line, it was an easy choice to say yes. Well, did you know that you as a player don't get to choose your trades? I mean, maybe you had a no-trade clause. But
well, again, though, written from a Boston fan point of view.
Yeah. Also, like, congratulations, you got traded for Tyler Seguin. And now Dallas is in the conference finals.
Yeah.
That's a travesty for Dominic Hasek related reasons. How come you hate the Blues logo so much?
No, I hate that I love it.
Oh,
I hate that I love it. No, that Blues jersey is so nice. They kind of like never really had that, except for like, did they have one that said Blues or?
I don't think so.
It was always.
They probably had one that had like too much piping on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. They also had that like famous one that they refused to wear with like the horns like shooting musical notes out.
Which was
if you haven't seen it, it's really good. And it was a huge travesty that they refused to wear it. They definitely should have.
It just goes to show how little personality the hockey players have.
Yeah. Got Brent Sutter. It's a long write-up.
Is it about
it's about half of it's in French, that's why.
I don't think
Mr. Consistency.
Is it the Whalers jersey you had like as a kid?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. It's like a t-shirt on me. But I've worn it playing hockey a few times. This is a good one. Dustin Byfuglien on the Atlanta Thrashers.
That is a good one. Do we have a Thrashers Byfuglien card? We might.
I think we might. Dustin Byfuglien. It's bad. Another Evander Kane, this time on the Jets, which is much less interesting.
Oh, this is really the Ron Hainsey pack. Like, it truly is.
Yeah. Delton Cole. Who cares?
Yeah.
This Pro Set series is not very cool. Oh, it's a Frenchman now.
Ooh. Well, I still don't want it.
Glenn Barry. Terrible. Dmitry Kristich. I think we might already have this card.
Yeah, is that the one with the orcs?
No. I mean, not today, but Bobby Holik.
The Whalers to Hartford.
These packs have been really, really good in terms of like variety. We've only had one double and like so many different sets. It's a lot more exciting. Derek Brassard, former Ottawa Senator.
The comp team.
Is this the same Joe Pavelski? Another Joe Pavelski, at least.
I think it is maybe the same one. It doesn't matter. I don't want either.
Alexei Gusarov.
Nice jersey.
Same Eric Stahl card from before.
So I guess we're getting to the doubles pack.
Josh Bailey. Not to be confused with Justin Bailey of the Canucks. Another Nathan Gerby, same one. Or is this a different one, actually? Yeah. Half of his career points have come on Wednesdays.
Oh.
It's a pretty good one. That took like digging to get.
Yeah.
You can't just look that up. Mark Streit. He's from Switzerland. That's what they have to say. Steve Sullivan. Wow, this guy played a lot of games. Like 890 games. And,
Have you ever noticed that Patrick Marleau looks like Ted Cruz?
Yes.
So I wonder if Patrick Marleau is also upset about the Princess Bride.
I assume he's pissed about everything. Sean Thornton, AHL All-Star. I think he's ranked really high in like career AHL points. In the NHL, he has way over a pound a minute per game. We're getting down to the last 5 cards here. So we got Chris Govidaris?
Yeah, where is
No
those
good.
phonetic ones now?
Yeah, come on. Could have actually been using. It's the 11th overall pick, and I've never heard of him. It bodes really well for the Hartford Whalers going forward. Another Yuri Tlusty.
Different?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mike Smith. 54. That's how many stops Smith's made.
In his life. Black Diamond?
Black Diamond.
Mike Modano. I like that one. Mike Babcock wouldn't let him play his 1500th game or 16?
I don't know. Some big number.
Yeah, some
'cause
big number.
Babcock is bad for no reason.
Yeah, he was just like, I refuse to even let you play a game, and then he had to retire before he could make that milestone. And everyone dislikes him. He got fired, Mike Babcock, and now it's like, everyone's like, oh, like, whoever Washington fired their coach, like, oh, is this a great opportunity for Mike Babcock? It's like, I hope not. Like, have you learned nothing during this? Like, you cannot treat your players badly because that's wrong on many levels. So, I don't know, don't hire him. Like, he's a bad guy. He's a villain.
Yeah.
And a bad coach.
The very last card, Jacob Markstrom.
Yeah.
We knew about that one, but it's a good one.
Yeah.
He was in the World Championships and won a gold medal.
And he's been good for the Canucks.
Yeah, but they should get rid of him and keep them.
Are they going to trade him, do you think?
They should, because otherwise they'll get nothing for him.
Yeah.
Get something for him instead of nothing.
Taken from the Krakens.
And then leave Louis Domingue unprotected.
Yeah.
Well, that's all the cards.
Yes.
Now for hockey, all we have left to look forward to is Quinn Hughes winning the Calder.
And the Islanders not winning.
And the Raptors.
Yeah, but that's not
Raptors are more
happening.
important than hockey.
Yes. And let's not forget the NHL is trash.
Yeah. Okay.
On that note, goodbye.
Have a good one.